Super Bowl happened last night, and everyone is talking about this mumbling bag of human excrement I've never liked. Time for our segment on Bruce Springsteen. What a piece of
He looks like a piece of
You said you guys liked Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, he's got this one song. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, what is it?
Well, how's it go? Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? I was like,
what the hell?
Y'all remember that song?
It's called Man on Fire.
No, I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
I own something, yeah.
Well, the clap will beat. It burns.
It sounds creepy, but it's a nice song.
Yeah. Here's why I don't like Bruce Springsteen. His Christmas song is the worst ever. He's
Terrible.
a total fake. He's a diva. He calls himself the boss man. He refers to himself in the third person. And if you go and look at his old clips, he sounds like Ralph Macchio talking about this one. I'm like, no, he's talking like, hey, man, I'm from a small working town. No, you're not. No, you're not.
No.
You're like Bill O'Reilly. He talks about the folks. He hasn't met a folk in 45 years.
Tell us how you really feel, Steve.
All right, so this is a Super Bowl commercial. This is the trend now, right, of course, as everyone is calling, now that we saw this when Barack Obama was president, after they called George Bush a Nazi, and after they called Donald Trump a Nazi, as well as yours truly, and, of course, famous black Nazis, Ben Shapiro, notorious Jewish Nazi. Now they're like, forget all that, you're still Nazis. But it's time for unity, and there's nothing that crystallizes that more tone-deafedly than this Bruce Springsteen Super Bowl pile of shit.
It's not the property of just the fortunate few. It belongs to us all. Whoever you are, wherever you're from. It's what connects us.
Yeah, I love how they just show him in front of a diner where he would never go.
Never set foot in ever in his life.
He would send in his indentured servant and then beat him mercilessly and deport him on visa charges if he brought him something with dairy. Yeah, I'm down at the diner just drinking my coffee. Oh, this is Drip. You're going back to Qatar.
Why is he so breathy?
Because he's full of crap. It's like Al Pacino. If you go back and watch Al Pacino's best film, Serpico, he's like, hey, listen, what do we do about these dirty cops? They're here now. And now he likes big asses. It's disingenuous. He wants to sound tough. Bruce Springsteen, you've never written a good song. And okay.
Just facts.
So
he could. He won't.
I love how now they're calling for unity, right? Hey, let me ask you, Hodge Twins, because you were minority, more conservative voters. Did you feel like the left wanted to unify with you? Did they embrace you with open arms?
No. Hell no. Yeah, especially the threats we get in our email. It's like, it's disgusting. Like, we've been betrayed by the black community. Man, they say we betrayed them, but they betrayed. Well, we actually betrayed each other.
Bruce Springsteen. Now he wants, hey, unity, man. This is him. This is him not only with vitriol. Look, we have a collage here. You can see just all the vitriolic hatred from Bruce Springsteen, the worst of the worst. But here's a letter that he wrote, which is always, don't you just love it when these self-righteous celebrities write letters that they never expect politicians to write? It's like, hey, dear Donald Trump, f*** you. It's like, oh, wow, I'm sure he'll get right on that. Where are my stamps? The boss is sending me a letter between bowls of green M&Ms and not going to diners. He's that guy, by the way. He needs like a pool of. He needs like a bath of seawater and green M&Ms. He's the biggest diva ever known.
What?
Go read the Alice Cooper biography too. It's hilarious. Him and John Lennon used to pour beer in his boot, and he was like, "Hey, you pour beer in my boot, man." Like, I don't know. I ain't gonna do nothing because I'm a bitch. What? Yeah. You're not a stylist. You're not a Lou Reed. It's like, I'm not a vocalist. I'm more of a vocal stylist. No, you're a stylist. Okay, that's what you are. Some people they paint with water. Some people oil paintings, pastels. You. All right. So this is him apologizing for letting Trump win. This is actually Bruce Springsteen, a letter. Okay. He wrote, imagine if I had done that for 2 or 3 weeks. If I had bird dogged the man, I could have stolen his audience, stolen all his TV crews. You don't think they would have rushed to me and wanted to hear my opinion on the big man? Not only would I have won over some of his supporters, but Trump almost definitely at some point would have come after me. And how bad do you think that would have been for him? You think the new boss could have attacked the original and got away with it? Because he invented being an employer.
Of course,
He doesn't like being upstage. You know, he would have had to come after me. Can you imagine if he attacked Bruce Springsteen? Now, just to be clear, this is Bruce Springsteen referring to Bruce Springsteen and the boss in the third person. In case you doubted,
I am Spartacus.
In case you doubted his piece of shitness. And by the way, he thinks all Trump supporters are racist. I don't know if you knew this.
Oh.
Yeah. From that article, he's definitely inciting violence.
Yeah.
That's what I
if you were accusing the sitting president and everyone, 70 million people who support him of being white supremacists and neo-Nazis. I don't know how that's not inciting violence as opposed to saying, hey, we need to fix the integrity of our election. So this is something else he wrote. He wrote, a good portion of a fine country to my eye has been through thoroughly hypnotized, brainwashed. You mix in some jingoism, some phony patriotism, fear of the black planet, vanity, narcissism, paranoia, and conspiracy theories. Vanity, narcissism, like referring to yourself in the third person.
They'd all flock to me.
They don't flock to me. They flock to the boss. They flock to me because I was born in the USA. I don't even buy that. You were the one born in Kenya. He said he threatened to leave the United States if Trump won, and he'd go to Australia.
He didn't do that, did he?
No, he didn't. Well, he didn't do that. Well, I think he said that if he was reelected.
Oh,
that's always what happens. Right. It's like when he's first elected, it's like, I'm going to move away. And I'm like, you know what? I understand. I can't leave y'all. How are y'all going to handle the Donald Trump presidency without the boss, man? So I'm going to stick it through until he loses the next election. then we're gonna push for the midterm primaries. Stop it. He's the biggest corporate sellout that exists. Anyway, do you have anything else that you guys want to add to Bruce Springsteen? He's a pedophile. Is that it?
Just a pedophile.
That's a creepy song, but I love it. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home?
When you sing it, it sounds worse.
It does.
Can't unify with that.
Nazi. Unify. By the way, I don't know if you know what happened after the actual Nazis in Germany. History lesson, by the way. World War II was the Nazis, Hitler, all that.
Fascists.
Bad guys.
They didn't unify with them. They kicked them out.
Yeah.
And that's why when people say, hey, I don't think they want Republicans at all. I think they want to round us up and boot us from social media, boot us from the workforce.
Re-educate.
It's because you referred to all of us, including the black gentleman in here and the quarter black gentleman in here and the Asian in here, as Nazis. So when you referred to us as Nazis and you say that we need to be re-educated and deprogrammed after the election, we assume that you probably want to treat us the way one would reasonably treat actual Nazis. And then your calls for unity fall on deaf ears. And that's why Bruce Springsteen is a huge
Watch Good Morning Mug Club live every Monday through Thursday at 10:15 Eastern.